Good morning from day 5, waking up at the Bear Creek campsite or Bearcamp Creek site. I have tent explosion happening. Packing everything up and getting ready to get out of here. Today on the docket, I have 11.4 miles. I'm going to try to make it to the last campsite on the lake, but definitely going to camp somewhere in the Toxaway River area. Right after I leave here, in about a half a mile, I have the halfway sign, so that's going to be super exciting. So I'll show that to you when I get there. All right, just leaving my camp spot right in there. Hitting the trail bright and early. 11.4 miles on the schedule for today. The goal is the last campsite on the lake in the Toxaway River area. I'm excited for that campsite. And then tomorrow is going to be a short day. Only 8.5 miles tomorrow. So I can kind of take it easy at the campsite at the lake. Looking forward to getting there. Look, everybody. I am halfway. 38.1 miles left to go. Well, this morning's hike so far has been on this wide roadbed. It's gone up, gone down, gone up, gone down, gone up, gone down. But it's been lovely. I hear a lot of birds, really cool birds, as I'm hiking this morning on this roadbed. Slept so good last night at Bearcamp Creek, or Bear Creek Camp. Never woke up one single time. Did not want to get up this morning because I was sleeping so well. But I knew I had a big day today. I have fresh socks on this morning, so I'm feeling good. And past the halfway point, and now I'm headed towards some stairs. So we'll see how it goes today. I will keep checking in with everyone. Good morning. I did not expect this ladder first thing this morning, so that's what I'm about to climb now. It is a lot steeper than it looks, everyone. Here we go. Okay, it looks like that roadbed I was walking on for a long time just ends right there. And so one would have to scramble up this bank to continue. Now it's trail, single track. So thank you, Foothills Trail Conservancy, for the ladder and for the handrail. I needed that to help me get up that. Now I'm on a single track again. All right, and just like that, I'm going back down again. I know you can't tell. This is extremely steep. This is like a ladder. And that second one down there, let's see if I can, that is also another ladder. So it's just super duper steep, up and down, up and down. On the Foothills Trail. Came down that. Now I get to go over this glorious bridge. Okay, across this beautiful bridge is another ladder. So that should be fun. This is real pretty. I think this might be the Horse Pasture River. Beautiful. Ooh, that climb out of the Thompson River thing is monstrous, monstrously steep, relentless. So I'm sitting here taking a break. I'm not quite at the top. I have like 0.7 or something more to go, but I'm starving. I think my hiker hunger is starting to kick in. So here on the menu at Shea Thompson River Climb, I'm gonna have some jerky, my last peanut butter and jelly, and some sweet chili hot Doritos, whatever their vegan flavor is. Still climbing out of the Horse Pasture River. But here's a suspension bridge. Oh, y'all, this climb is brutal. It is so steep. and so long. Woo! I'm making my way. This is terrifying and beautiful. All right, everyone, I just rounded that bend, and it appears that unceremoniously, I may have finally reached the top of that climb out of the Horse Pasture River. Holy moly, everyone. I think that might be the hardest climb I have ever done. I think I've been hiking at like 1 mile per hour or less. So steep, so steep. And the shorter your legs are, the harder that climb is. So if you're 5'3" like me, whoo, take your time. That was really hard. So I'm glad I'm done with that. Now it's in the rear view mirror and behind me, and I can move on with my day. How those people got all the stuff up there for that suspension bridge. Wow. Thank you, everyone. That was a lot of work. And all those little like gully crossings and the bridges. Thank you. It's funny, I was just telling another hiker this morning that it's day 5 for me, and I feel like I've just gotten my trail legs back. And that climb just completely wiped it out. So my quads are shot, my glutes are shot. Hopefully this downhill, this very short downhill, will give me a chance to recover some of those climbing muscles, because I have several more difficult climbs today. It'll be fine. Most of the trails, like the single track, pretty narrow, with cliffed out on one side and a super steep drop off to the other side. So I just wanted to capture some of that so that you all could see that. All right, everyone. It's about 12:30, and I am at the Bearcamp campsite. So I've come 5.2 miles, and I have 6 miles to go to camp tonight. I'm gonna stop in here for a lunch break and to get some water. Well, I'm just leaving the lunch spot. There was like a massive convergence of thru-hikers having lunch at the site together. That was lovely. Looks like we're all planning on Toxaway camping tonight. So I met Heather. Well, I've been leapfrogging with Heather for a while. Sam and Andrea came, the guys that I camped with last night, and a new couple. Well, they're not a couple, they're just hiking together. Chuck and Kimber. So we are all heading to Toxaway River to camp this evening. So that'll be great. 6 more miles to go, a couple more brutal climbs. Ugh, it's hot. It is what it is. I'm the first out of the lunch spot, but I'm the slowest, so we'll see. All right, I'll check in with y'all later. By the way, that Bear Gap campsite, beautiful. 2 separate sets of benches, lots of flat spots to tent, and access to the creek. So that would have been a great spot to camp too. All right, check in later. Look, everybody, only 32.5 miles left to go. So exciting. I've come 43.7 miles. And now I'm entering Gorges State Park. I hear this is a very difficult section. And I'm with my new friend, Heather. Hi. Hello. I haven't filmed much today. Today has been really hard. It's been like 10 miles of climbing so far. And now I have a nice ridge walk. I'm going down for a moment, but I think I have another mile-long climb coming up. And then after that, should be all downhill to camp with one more short little climb. It looks like it's probably stairs. But this is so beautiful on this side. So I'm back to the forest road again. So hot and exposed today. It's 93 according to my thermometer. I am dying. I think I probably crawled up some of those climbs behind me, but I heard somebody say that today's section is the hardest section going this way, and I don't know that I could disagree with that. This is a very, very difficult section from Bearcamp Creek to the Toxaway River. It's pretty much all uphill. with some very short downhills connecting all the uphills. So, all right, I just wanted to touch base because it's been since lunch. I've been climbing since lunch, and that was several hours ago. So, trying to stay hydrated. It's really hard in 93 degree weather, but I've had about 2.5 liters of water today, and I probably need to drink more. Really looking forward to getting down to the Toxaway River for camp tonight. Check in later. Hello. It's been a brutal day. I'm at Lake Jocassee, and there's a bridge. So I'm at the Toxaway River campsite. Thank God. All right, I'll close out after I set up. All right, right there's the bridge, everybody. Just when you think you're done, you have more stairs, ladders really to climb. Made it to the bridge, everyone. This is very scary. I mean, the suspension bridge is so cool, but scary to walk on. All right, everyone, I have a site here at the river. So pretty. All my friends are my neighbors. We've been hiking together. Got a picnic table, and it is a very important time of day, everybody. It is foot soaking time, so let's go do that. Well, this is just perfect. It's like a sandy beach entrance. I love it. I'm gonna get some water and soak my sore feet in this beautiful river. Beautiful Toxaway River. All right, everybody, I'm eating dinner. I'm having something that I made. It's just rice, lentils, spinach, onion, and tomato. And I just bought all those things separately, freeze-dried, and put it together to make my own meal. And I'm having hot apple cider. Delicious. The bugs are really bad here, so I broke out my awesome Sawyer bug spray. My neighbors are asking to borrow it now, so they certainly can. Just wanted to kind of touch base. I'm feeling a little better now that I've been to camp and soaked my feet in the freezing cold river for a little bit. I'm getting some calories in me, so I'm feeling better. It was still a rough day, everybody. Really, really rough day. So we started off at Bearcamp Creek. Great campsite, super wet. It didn't rain, but the moisture from that really high volume of water running through that creek that goes through the campsite, it just makes everything so humid and so cold, actually, because it's so wet. It'd probably be a great campsite for the summertime because it has its own air conditioning, basically. We saw the beautiful blue fireflies, which are so rare. That was really cool. So left that campsite this morning. Hiked all day, hiked 8 hours. I took 2 10-minute breaks, y'all. Maybe 15 minute breaks. I took 2 breaks, ate some snacks, refilled water, continued moving. Got very sunburned. Today was very exposed. See how sunburned I got? Yeah. Today was so hot, so exposed. My thermometer read 93 at one point. I tried really hard to stay hydrated, but I definitely did not accomplish that goal. I drank 3 liters of water, but it was not enough. So I'm cameling back up now. I'm drinking my apple cider. I put extra water in my meal, and I'm going to drink a lot before I go to bed tonight. So after leaving that campsite, there was a climb and then a descent down to the Horse Pasture River, which was absolutely beautiful, that river. You cross the river, and then I showed you the stairs, which is really, it's not stairs, y'all. It's a ladder, basically, that you just climb straight up the steep riverbank. And it doesn't stop there. There are stairs after that that are more like a ladder. And it's just a huge, huge climb. And the climb goes on and on and on. And it is so steep of a climb. I can't even express that enough, how steep the climb is. Finally, when you get to the top and you're coming down the other side, it's a very steep descent as well. And then that's where I had lunch, at that campsite, Bear Gap campsite. And then after lunch, we continued moving towards Toxaway River, 6 miles from there. And we were climbing again immediately right after lunch. I would say everything condensed down today. I think probably 10 of the 11 miles today were climbing. A lot of it was on a Forest Service kind of road, and it zigzagged through the mountains, which was a pretty nice grade, but much of it was incredibly steep. And then every descent was incredibly steep. Like, I don't even know why they would make it that steep. It's pretty bad. Hardest trail I've ever hiked in my life was between Bearcamp Creek and Toxaway, and I'm very glad to be here. And tomorrow is another day, so this is an opportunity to reset, nourish, get some rest, and wake up and do it all again tomorrow. I can't wait. Good night. Rolling out my feet, taking my little bath, changing into my pajamas. These are my bath wipes. Went down and sat with some hiker friends. We're all trying to figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. But as we're sitting there at the picnic table overlooking the beautiful river, a bald eagle flew by. It was amazing, everyone. We're just so lucky to be in such a pretty place. And I am working on my recovery for tomorrow. So this is my tent explosion happening everywhere. So I'm going to be organizing this and getting ready for bed soon. All right, this is the end of day 5. So day 5, hiked from Bearcamp Creek to Toxaway campsite. So that was, I think, 11 miles or so. Tomorrow, I am slated to go to Virginia Hawkins campsite, which is only 8.5 miles from here. But everybody else that I've been hiking with is talking about going on and doing 11 or 13 or something, neither of which look like they have good camping options. So we'll see what I decide to do tomorrow. All right, on day 6. All right, good night, everybody.